Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much for watching. So in today's video I am reviewing another South African brand. As you've seen by the title, I am reviewing the Switch Beauty makeup brand line. I got both of these two products from their website, which I will link down below, as well as their Instagram handle. I actually got these two goodies on Black Friday, so they were marked down, I think like more than 20% on the original prices. I will leave both of these products prices here or wherever on the screen. This is the first time that I'm testing out Switch Beauty product. I haven't done a review on this brand. I haven't tested out this brand, so this is completely new to me. This is gonna be a first impressions as well. Okay, so before I actually go into the whole makeup look and testing out the products, let's talk about the product itself, the packaging and all of that. So I got these two in like really nicely wrapped bubble wrap. This pink, it's like iconic to Switch Beauty, this the pink bubble wrap. I actually did a unboxing on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me there for like future unboxings. It was very nicely bubble wrapped. I think shipping took around about almost a week, or little, I think it's shorter than a week. I did pay shipping fees around about 100 and something rand. I'll just pop the total on the screen as well. So I got the super soft beauty sponge. This is called #squishy, which is such a cute name. It honestly reminds me of Finding Nemo, where Dory finds this cute little, I think it's a jellyfish.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy.
This is literally the softest sponge I think I own. It just comes like this with the name, what it is. It is also latex free and squishy AF. First impressions when I take it out, it feels so soft, and literally, you guys, I'm not even like putting any effort into squeezing this. I am going to put this under water just to see how far it expands, as well as just to clean it. But this is the size of it right now, so hopefully you guys can see the size of it when it's dry. And then I also got the Matte Bounce translucent powder. It came in this beautiful white, sleek, very aesthetically pleasing. Like I would just like literally just keep it in a box with like all of the detailing, and then you get your ingredients list at the bottom and just your product information at the top. The #Matte Bounce is a no color powder that is going to blur your pores, set your makeup, remove unwanted shine, and ensure that your look stays put, all without leaving that chalky powdery look. So obviously when you open up the product, you get your powder inside. It's a decent size amount of powder. This is my hand, this is how big it is, so this is quite a big powder. I'm gonna compare this to my LA Gold Pro powder. This is the HD setting powder, and this is the difference in actual size. Okay, so it comes with this black plastic cap that you can open up, and when you open that up, it comes with that little sticker, that protective sticker. These are the two products that I will be using on my face today, because I'm quickly gonna go wet the sponge and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and you guys, this sponge, it swelled up like, yeah, as you guys can see, it is so soft. Like I'm literally like not even putting a muscle into this. So before I go in and test out the sponge, I'm not gonna put any primer on my skin, because the Switch Beauty Matte Bounce powder actually claims to be pore blurring, so I'm not gonna put any pore minimizing or blurring primer on. I actually just have a moisturizer on. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade 240 Medium Beige. So what I already like about this sponge is, because of its size, you can cover more areas quicker, or larger areas are covered quicker. So this will definitely help in speeding up your routine, your foundation or concealer or whatever you use a sponge for. And that actually blended so well. Okay, so far it picked up all of the product that was left on my hand, and the coverage on my skin is actually so nice. It left it super natural. There's no streakiness, no weird lines, anything like that, and it was like super quick. So far I'm very impressed with the sponge. I'm just gonna use the Essence Camouflage Concealer. I'm just gonna put this in my inner corner and underneath the eye and blend that out. It actually fits very nicely into these crevices. So that blended out like a dream, and because of the shape, it actually fits perfectly underneath your eye. And again, it blended out my concealer like a dream. This might be my new favorite sponge to use. Moving on to the matte bounce setting powder. I'm going to use the sponge to put powder underneath my eyes, as well as underneath the contour, the chin, basically everywhere where I concealed. And I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush just to set the rest of my face. This is going to test the powder into seeing if it leaves like this white cast on underneath my eyes. I'm going to test if it mattifies as well as blurring the pores. So I'm just going to take off that sticker, that protective little sticker. Okay, so I can see the net peeking through there. So it does have that net, and it is so soft. Oh my word, it is like such a soft net. I'm so scared I'll tear it or something. And this is what the powder is looking like. If I like rub it between my fingers, this is what it looks like. So let's hope for the best. I'm going to take that sponge and I'm going to dip lightly into the powder. So the sponge picks up just around about enough, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that on to bake a little bit, and then whatever product is left in the little cap. It is quite messy, but yeah, I'm just going to dust that like on the rest of my face. And what I'm going to do now is, with that same brush, I'm just going to dust off the excess powder. Okay, so to the touch, my skin feels super soft and matte, like it says, but I don't look like dried out. My pores are minimized, or not, but like blurred, like it says, and it didn't leave a white cast. So everything that they claim is true. What I usually like to do after applying a powder is to go in with a setting spray or like a fixing spray, just to see how the products would work together. So I'm just going to put a little bit of makeup setting spray on, just to press all of that powder and foundation and everything back in. I'm just going to use the other side, so not the side that I used the powder with, and I'm just gonna press that all in. Looking super flawless. I really am super impressed. Okay, so let me finish the rest of my makeup, bronzer, highlighter, everything like that. Like I said, my face doesn't look dry or anything, especially underneath my eyes. It looks soft. Again, you can't see my pores. They really look blurred, especially the ones on my nose. However, what I am seeing is that the powder that I applied on my nose is seeping a little bit into the creases, if I'm of my nose, as well as here underneath my chin. But I think I went in too heavy, so next time I will actually just I won't go into heavy with, because I went in twice. Okay, like I said, it's worked, the powder actually worked super well with all of the other products, like my highlighter, my blush, as well as my bronzer. The only little con, yeah, the only downside I have about the powder is that it's quite messy. I guess that's why they put this plastic little flappy thing up, because when you open it is quite messy. If you're gonna wear black or anything like that, just beware, there is gonna be like fallout on your clothes. The powder doesn't have any smell to it, which I actually like. I do not like fragranced powders. As for the little sponge, there's no complaints. It picked up the powder actually so nicely, distributed it very nicely, as well as I like the size, so you can cover your face quicker, so the blending goes quicker. As well as it is so soft that you can pinch it and actually blend out the concealer. So these two products are really going to become one of my favorites, especially the sponge. There's something about this sponge that it quickly blends everything. It distributes products so nicely. It's a nice size. It's not too big, it's also not too small. It's super soft, so you can get into all of the crevices that you want. So all in all, and my final conclusion, for the price that you pay for both of these products, the way it came packaged, the duration of like shipping and everything, I really do think it's worth your money. It is a local brand, so you are supporting your fellow South Africans. I do not know if they ship internationally, but I will leave their Instagram handle as well as their website down below for those who are international. While you're there, in the description, I will also leave all of the makeup that I used on my face today. If you guys are interested, please leave a comment and a like, and subscribe as well, and ring that notification bell to get notified when I upload new reviews of other products. Let me know if you want me to review other products. If you have products in mind, I would love to do that and to get chatting with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this little review on Switch Beauty. Go leave them some love on their Instagram page, and until next time, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.